Listen, y'all. Halloween's a lifestyle. Hello, dearies. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me today. I'm LeFae, and if you're new here, I am on an adventure to leave 100 pounds in my past. Before I start talking about today's subject, which is how I'm losing weight, I want to please remind you to give this video a like and subscribe before you leave. Also, you can find me on my socials. I have both Instagram and FitBit, and all of that information is also in the description down below. And thank you so much if you subscribe and join us. By the way, I normally don't put out this much quite this early. My house is generally creepy, but the Halloween specific decor generally stays away until September. Do you remember when I talked about how my husband and I had a couple days to ourselves? We got some new goodies. That's what this is. Today, I will be sharing with you the 8 components to my weight loss method. I'm down over 50 pounds and I feel great and it seems to be working. So I thought I would share with you what's been agreeing with me. In no particular order, I will kind of just go down my list. Thing number 1 is intermittent fasting. For me, in this round of weight loss, intermittent fasting has been the game changer. I sort of naturally stumbled into intermittent fasting in November or December of 2019. Before the plague, I was a substitute teacher and I just kind of fell into this normal routine of getting up in the morning, getting myself ready, making all the lunches and getting the kid to school and getting myself to school. I just realized that what was happening was I was just drinking coffee, and by the time I started to feel like maybe I was actually hungry, it was already 10 or 11 o'clock. And I was like, interesting, but okay, keep doing that. And I have known for years, since my early 20s, that my body really would prefer me not to eat past 7 or 8 o'clock. And being on the internet, as you do, I stumbled across all of, the cool intermittent fasting and all the hype surrounding it. So I read a little bit about it and realized that's kind of what I do naturally. So I made it a thing. Currently, I am telling myself that I do 16 hours of fasting with an 8-hour eating window, the eating window being 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. However, I've kind of naturally progressed, and the past couple days I have been tracking as an 18-hour fast and a 6-hour eating window. 7 o'clock will always be my nighttime cutoff. My start point the window is just getting a little bit smaller, and it's working fine for me. Case in point, it's 1:07 and I haven't eaten a gosh darn thing today. And I can't even remember when my eating window starts. Probably by now. Also, within the intermittent fasting world, there's something known as OMAD, which is eating only 1 meal a day, which typically turns into a 23-hour fast and a 1-hour eating window. I'm not there. Who knows? I could be one day. During my eating window, however, I do fall into a TUMAD, so 2 meals a day. I end up breaking my fast so late, after 1 o'clock, somewhere between 1 and 3 is what's been happening the past week or so. So I have a lunch, and for dinner, my family eats before 7. So I'm getting all of my calories in during a short period, but 2 distinct sittings, and there's no snacking involved. So I've naturally kind of gone into a TUMAD. Thing 2, calories in, versus calories out. I am counting my calories. I know that I've talked about this in many different videos. My daily caloric goal is 13 to 1500 calories, and I'm hitting that no problem. Well, actually getting to 1300 calories sometimes is a problem because I get full. But I'm never going below 1000 calories a day. Absolutely not. That is flirting with danger, and I'm not having really any issues going over. Thing number 3, 10,000 steps a day. If we're not Fitbit friends and you're a Fitbit user, come on, join me. Challenges are fun and motivating. 10,000 steps a day is my minimum. I know for me that if I'm getting 10,000 steps a day, I am just the right amount of active without putting too much pressure on myself, and I feel really good. Also, I have a treadmill, so my first 2 miles or 5,000 steps happens before I break my fast, sometime in the morning. And then my second half of my steps will either be again down on the treadmill, or if the weather is beautiful as it's been lately and I have the time, things have been a little busy the past week or so, but if I have the time, then I will put on a podcast or an audiobook and walk the heck out of my neighborhood outside, and it makes me feel even better. Thing number 4, what kind of foods do I even eat? If you follow me on Instagram, you might have noticed that there is a serious lack of animal protein in my diet. And that is true. I eat very animal protein light, definitely way less than the average American. There's not a true label for how I eat. Flexitarian or reducitarian, those two might apply. If I was going to be cheeky, I would describe myself as a lacto-ovo-pescatarian. What does that even mean? First of all, veggies first. All the veg. Nom, 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 nom. Lacto, that means I will have dairy products, cheeses, butter, cream, stuff like that. Ovo, eggs. Eggs are definitely one of my main protein sources. Then the pesca, that means that I take that from pescatarian, which is eating seafood, fish, shrimp, salmon, crab. That's what I love. Turk. This is me being silly. I enjoy turkey. Chicken, I'm over. There's something about turkey, however, that really hits the spot sometimes. So I will do turkey every now and then, maybe once or twice a month. Lacto-ovo-pescatarian. That's what I eat. Thing number 5, dessert every day. You heard me, dessert. That's right, you heard me. I eat dessert every day. If you saw my food budget video, then you know that I look at calories as currency. So I make sure that I set aside enough food currency every day, 200 to 300 calories, to have dessert, because life, like I said in that video, life is way too short not to have dessert. And if I tell myself no, I'll just get mad, and I'm not about that life. Number 6, water. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I have always been someone who has to have a lot of water. It actually stems from band camp. You know, this one time, I drink a lot of water, and if I don't, I feel it. I literally will get depressed. During this leg of my weight loss adventure, I've really started paying attention to how my body is with hydration, and what I've discovered is if I'm drinking about a gallon of water a day, those snack cravings completely go away. Water is very, very important. I also can't believe that with how amazing our meat stacks are, it's like one of the one things it totally fails at is whether or not it knows if the body is thirsty or hungry. What's up with that? Does anyone have an answer for that? I don't get it. Thing number 7, sleep. This is something new that I am focusing on since I got my Fitbit. It's something that I can focus on. And I do know that sleep is really important. When you get crap sleep, your body doesn't want to do the things it's supposed to do. And I've not been really good in the sleep department. I will fix it. It's okay. It's not terrible. It just could be better. So I do know that good sleep equals good progress. So it's something that I am focusing on right now. And I thought I would share that. Last but not least, number 8, volume eating. Dearies. When I came across this concept, probably on Reddit, my mind was blown away. Eat lots of food and you won't be hungry. The trick is to find out how to eat lots of food for not a lot of calories. Kind of really not that hard for me since I am a Vegisaurus, and eating salads and stir fries are very enjoyable for me. I just made sure that I focused more on the nutrition components of those things. With perfecting this volume eating approach, I can easily have 1 pound of food for somewhere in the realm of 500 calories. 1 pound, people, 1 pound. That, dearies, are the 8 points of my weight loss method. Please let me know in the section beyond the veil. Do you do any of this? Did you find any of this helpful? Do you have any advice for me? Anything I could add? Maybe make it 10 points to my method. That would be fun. I love sharing information and learning and growing with you. If you're not already subscribed, please make sure that you do subscribe before you leave, because next week I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant. We need to stop with the cheat day thing. Stop putting morality on food. If you want to hear that rant, please make sure you subscribe. And with all of that said, I will see you on Friday for my progress report. Have a great week. Bye, dearies.